Okay, round 37, we are going to join with a standing single crochet in the last stitch before any chain 1 point space. Okay, so last stitch there, standing single crochet. Okay, in the chain 1 point space we are going to single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, making sure that we place a marker in the chain 1 space. Okay, so if you remember, I said to you before about making sure that you're to the right of that third loop coming down there. So don't take the stitch marker out, just pull it over to one side so you can easily get in there. Single crochet, chain 1, move your stitch marker up, and then it's easy to make sure that again you get to the right of that third loop that's coming down. Okay, obviously all that to the left though if you're left-handed. Single crochet in the next 9 stitches. So again, look at posts rather than looking at top loops. That's the first stitch, so you need to just pull across and make sure that you're in that one first. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, so you've then got 3 single crochets left there. I'm going to skip those 3 and we're going to make 3 treble in the next stitch. So that's the first of the trebles. 1, 2 and 3, and then we're going to chain 1. Okay, so our little mini repeat, because we're only going to do that twice, is to 3 treble in the next stitch, chain 1 and skip the next stitch twice. Okay, so 3 treble, chain 1, skip the next stitch, and then into the next one, 3 treble, sorry, excuse Mr. J shouting in the background there. Chain 1, skip that next stitch, and then 3 treble in the next stitch. I'm sorry if you've got a dog at home and he's just set your dog off barking, but there we go. Okay, so 3 treble in that next stitch, skip the next 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the next 9. That's number 8 and there's number 9. Okay, so that's our repeat. So you're going to do that 12 times in your chain 1 point space, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, 9 single crochet, skip 3, and then into the first treble it's 3 treble, chain 1, skip a stitch. You're going to do that twice. Okay, don't forget that last chain 1 there, and 3 treble into that last treble, skip 3, 9 coming back up the other side. Okay, so go ahead 12 times in total, so 11 more times, and join to the standing single crochet with a slip stitch. Okay, moving on to round 38, we are going to chain 1 and single crochet in that same stitch, and then single crochet in the next stitch. Where's my spare marker? Okay, so again I'm just going to mark that first stitch so that I don't mistake that chain 1 for a stitch as I come back round the other side. Okie doke, so in the chain 1 point space we are going to single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. Single crochet, chain 1, move your marker up, and single crochet again, making sure that you don't go into the single crochet here, that you stay to the right of that 3rd loop, or left if you're left-handed. Okay, single crochet in the next 7 stitches. So don't forget, first one, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, 3 stitches left. We're going to chain 1 and we're going to skip those next 3 stitches, and then we are going to front post treble 3 together over the next 3 trebles. Okay, so yarn over twice around the post of the first treble and through 2, through 2, yarn over twice around the post of the next treble, through 2, through 2, and again around the 3rd treble. Okay, 4 loops, 3 partial trebles, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and through all 4 loops. Okay, you're then going to chain 5, skip the chain 1 space. Okay, so we're going to repeat that. So front post treble 3 together, oops, over the next 3 trebles, and chain 5. Skip the next chain 1 and then another front post treble 3 together. Okay, and chain 1, skip the next 3 stitches, single crochet in the next 7. And there's number 7. Okay. Okay, so that is your repeat. So with the chains, make sure that your chains are not too tight. They should be, each chain should be the same size as the top loops of a normal stitch. Okay, if you do them too tight, you're just going to cause that to curl up. Single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, 7, skip 3, chain 1, and then front post 3 together over the 3 trebles, chain 5 and skip the chain 1, and you're going to do that twice. Another front post treble 3 together, chain 1, skip 3, 7 single crochet. Okay, go ahead and do that 12 times all together. Obviously you're going to omit the last 2 single crochet because you've made those already. Join to that first single crochet, fasten off and secure your ends. Round 39. Time for a bit more fun with 2 colours again, same as we did before. So colour 1 is the main colour that you're going to use, and colour 2 is the colour for the popcorns. And as we make the popcorns, these are the hints that I'm reading to you on the pattern, so do have a good read through. Do not make the closing chain of the popcorn too tight, as you will work into it in the next round. And also, as we come round, there's a hint that says if using light and dark or bright yarns, I suggest that the first 4 double crochet group you do not work over colour 2 for the first DC and then work over colour 2 for the next 3. This is going to hide the yarn that's carried over rather than having a gap, having a piece of the wrong colour yarn showing here. Okay, so let's get started and I will show you what all of that means. Okay, so using colour 1 and working over colour 2, we're going to join with a standing single crochet in the last stitch before any chain 1 space. Okay, so same as we did before, yarn in, and then before you finish the stitch, lay the yarn over. Okay, so let me just show you again. You're going to go, oops, into the stitch, pull up a loop, stop, put yarn 2 across, and then complete your stitch. Okay, so yarn 2, colour 2 is now trapped in the back there. Okay. Okay, so we are still working with colour 1 and we're working over colour 2. In your chain 1 space, single crochet, chain 1, move your marker up and single crochet in that chain 1 space. Okay, now make sure that you've got enough of a tail end here. You can pull it through a little bit more if you need to work that away and secure it afterwards. Okay. Single crochet in the next 6 stitches. Okay, so that's our first one right up there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now don't worry if you go a little bit loopy at the back, because you can always pull that through from that end at the moment. Okay, blah, 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 where am I? Skip the next 2 stitches and then 4 double crochet in the chain 1 space and complete the 4th double crochet with colour 2. Okay, but this is where, if you're not careful, this second colour is going to show. So don't work over it for the first double crochet, okay, then pull it round and work over it for the next 3. 2 and 3, but we're going to complete that with colour 2. So colour 1 straight behind and pick up colour 2 and join. Okay, so you can see by having not pulled that down under that first stitch, it's not showing here right at the bottom. Okay, so that is how you hide your yarn. Okay, and remember to keep colour 1 on the right, colour 2 on the left, unless of course you are left-handed, in which case you're working in the opposite way. Okie dokie, so popcorn in the next stitch. So that is our stitch there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to complete the 5th double crochet with colour 1. So put colour 2 down, pick colour 1 up from the back. Okay, don't come from underneath because then you'll end up all twisted. Pick it up from the back, just pull gently and complete the stitch. So lift up into that first double crochet, into there, pull through and chain 1 but not too tightly, because do you remember I just said to you we're going to be working into that closing chain 1 on the next round. 5 double crochet in the chain 5 space and complete the 5th one with colour 2. Okay, so working over colour 2 to begin with. 1, 2, 3, 4, and half of 5, put that one down, pull gently on colour 2 and finish the stitch. Okay, so you're going to do that twice. Okay, so another popcorn, 1, 2, 3, 4, and finish the 5th one with colour 1 and just pull gently up into the first stitch, through that loop, join together, close with the chain 1 but not too tightly. Okay, one, 2, 3, 4, and 5th one we finish with colour 2, and we're going to do another popcorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and finish the 5th stitch with colour 1. Join your popcorn and a relaxed closing chain 1. Okay, now we are, oops, page has moved. Popcorn in the next stitch, complete 5th of popcorn with her, 4 double crochet in the chain 1 space, and you can work straight over colour 2 now because it will be hidden much more easily or much better on this side. Okay, so 4, and then we are going to skip 2 stitches and single crochet in the next 6. So we're going to skip 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so that is our repeat. We've got the same single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the chain 1 point space, then you're going to single crochet in 6 working over colour 1, skip 2 stitches, double crochet. You're going to make 4 altogether, but make the first one without carrying the yarn, so you can see it's at the back there, but you can see that unless you, well, even when you really pull that, you can't actually see it there. Okay, so that just saves you having the colour yarn that you're carrying showing here. And then it's popcorn, 5 double crochet, popcorn, 5 double crochet, popcorn, 4 double crochet, skip 2 and 6. Okay, and if you are giving a gentle pull on your yarn before you complete the stitch where you change colour, then you'll see you don't get any loopy baggy bits on the back, and it's all nice and neat. And particularly once you come down the other side of the point, make sure that you pull on the yarn here before you join up. If you have got any loose bits there, as I said before, you can actually pull from that end, but only on this first point. Okay, so it's important as you keep working round to not get loopy bits on the back here. Okay, so go ahead and do that 12 times in total, and when you come all the way back round to the beginning, you are going to join to that standing single crochet, fasten off and secure all ends. Okay, round 40, much easier round this time. So we're going to join with a standing single crochet in the last stitch before any chain 1 point space. Okay, so there we go. In the chain 1 point space, we are going to do single crochet, chain 1, move your marker up, and then single crochet again. Okay, so single crochet, chain 1, single crochet into the point space. We are then going to single crochet in the next 6 stitches, so make sure you don't skip that first one. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, and we're then going to skip the next 2 stitches, so that's the last single crochet and the first double crochet, and we're then going to single crochet in the next stitch. Okay, so that's the second double of that group of 4. We're going to go into there. Okay, and then we are going to skip the next 2 stitches, and in the closing chain 1 of the popcorn you are going to make 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. So if you just pull the popcorn forward, here's your 2 stitches that you're going to skip, and then into the closing chain 1, 1, 2, 3, chain 1 and 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and you are going to repeat that 3 times. Okay, so skip the next 2, single crochet, and then into the closing chain 1 of the popcorn, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. Okay, I'll just do those other couple of repeats and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so that's our 3 repeats: 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, skip 2, single crochet, skip 2, start again until we come all the way down to the end. We've skipped 2 and we've got our last single crochet in the 3rd double crochet of that 4 double crochet group, and we are then going to skip the next 2 stitches. So it's the last double crochet and the first single that we skip, and we're then going to single crochet in the next 6. Oops. Okay, so as I said, a fairly simple round. Just make sure you're skipping the right stitches and that you are working those little point groups into the closing chain 1 of the popcorn and not the actual popcorn stitch itself. Okay, so then they're going to sit nicely right on top of the popcorns. Okay, go ahead and do that 12 times in total. Omit your last single crochet, join to that standing single crochet, fasten off and secure your ends. Okay, round 41. This is the last round of part 2. So we are going to join with a standing single crochet in the last stitch before any chain 1 point space. Okay, so in we go. That's better. Put my other light on. Okay, so we're going to chain 1, and we're then going to move our marker up into that chain 1, skip the chain 1 space and single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Okay, so that's the chain 1 space there. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so you've skipped the chain 1 space in there. We're now going to skip the next 3 stitches, okay, which are those 3 single crochet there. Then in the next stitch we are going to make a 2 treble cluster, chain 2, 2 treble cluster. Okay, so that's into this single crochet down here, okay, because we're going to skip those 3. So 1 partial treble, 2 partial trebles and join, chain 2, same thing again, yarn over twice, in and through 2 loops twice, yarn over twice, in and through 2 loops twice, and then through all 3. Skip the next 3 stitches, okay, which is our 3 double crochets, single crochet in the chain 1 space. Okay, we're going to do that 3 times. So the 2 treble cluster, chain 2, 2 treble cluster falls in the single crochets between our points, little point groups, and then the single crochet falls into the chain 1 space of those little pointy groups. Okay, like so. Okay, let me just do one more. Chain 2, 2 treble cluster, and single crochet in there. Skip the next 3 stitches, and then again in that single crochet at the bottom, 2 treble cluster, chain 2, 2 treble cluster. Oops. Chain 2, 2 treble cluster. We've had an amazing thunderstorm here this afternoon, and the birds are all singing like crazy out there. You can probably hear them. Okay, so skip the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet in the next 4, which will bring us up to the top of our point, like so. Okay, so there's your repeat. So chain 1 and skip the chain 1 space, move your marker up into the new chain 1 space, single crochet in the next 4, and then skip 3 and do your 2 treble cluster, chain 2, 2 treble cluster, single crochet into the chain 1, okay, all the way across. So you're going to have 4 groups of 2 treble cluster, chain 2, 2 treble cluster, and 3 single crochets in between and 4 either side. Okay, so go ahead and finish that off, work all the way round. When you get back to your standing single crochet here, join there, fasten off, secure your ends, and work away all of your ends so that you are ready for part 3. Okay, see you soon.